FN first. These are my
Alright,
first
yeah, I
shots. I
want to
had to
bust out
chop
this
this shit
video
up.
real quick.
I have
I
shot the
just,
Glock a lot because
I'm
it's
trying to
mine.
figure out
So
what gun I'm gonna get. Goddamn me. Cause I need a new
for
gun.
comparison,
I think I'm gonna
barrel
grab my
also,
old gun
but
and get a new gun. So
I
I'm
guess they
trying to get
glow at
me a
night.
new gun. See what I'm looking at.
So it's a long slide, you know,
I'm gonna make
5" or a
sure my
little over
audio
5"
and
barrel.
shit good over here.
I also brought my
So
Glock
this nigga got a
35 out
Glock, a
for
G35, and
comparison.
a FNS 40. I'm thinking about
Both
getting the 40
full-size 40s,
right here, cause
but
look
you
at
can get this
this.
FN cheaper than the Glock. He got this
See
on
what I'm
sale for
saying?
only 300
Not
something.
bad,
And I
not
guess
bad at all.
regular price is around 400, and for some reason the 9s cost more like 5. The 40s are cheaper,
Mm,
at least out here.
but I'm thinking
So
about getting one of
curious to see if
these.
it performs as well as the Glock at a better price. See, they're both big ass 40 caliber
Let's see.
pistols.
Let's see.
Guess my Glock's a hair
Let's see
longer.
what we looking at.
And I got upgraded sights on this. It's just like these night sights or true sights or whatever they are. Glock's 15 plus 1, FN's 14 plus
Let's
1.
see what we talking about.
Striker fire, right?
Let's
Sometimes
see.
these guns
Don't
have
mind them
internal hammers,
dumbass
even though it
cats
looks
in the
like a
back
striker.
fighting and shit.
Your tack rail
But
there.
look at that price.
That's real grippy.
I might as well
I can
get
feel
it.
that
You know
digging
what
into
I'm
my
saying?
hand.
That's FN for that
This
price.
guy
That's a
had,
Glock. But I could get FN for a
it's
Glock
a
price.
little
I
more
might as well
grippy
get
than
the
the Glock.
FN. You know.
All right, let's see how let's see how this thing shoots and see how it compares.
Let's see what it shoot
Put a
like
mag
though.
through this and mag through that and see what I think. So anyways, this video is reviewing. Shot the
Let's see what
Glock a
this ain't
lot.
talking about. Cause I really want
Oh
to get
well on the first
this.
shot, just like I always do.
Cause I already got the Glock, and I like compact guns. So I'm not gonna get the long. He got the
Staying on
long
a lot
slide.
of
I'm not gonna
rocks.
get a long slide. I want a compact, something small.
Second shot right in the middle. Every time I pull the first shot low.
That's cool and all, but what does the recoil look like? That don't tell me much, right? That don't tell me much that you're a good shooter. That's all that tell me. And mind you, he got the long slide. He got the long slide, so the one I get gonna have a lot more recoil. Cause I'm trying to get the compact. But then look. So you see the compact right here.
I like this.
14 plus 1. This is why you get the compact.
I like
14
it a
plus 1,
lot.
right?
Glock.
Appreciate you,
Ah.
sweetheart.
Hey, that thing's a
Oh
lot
my
easier to
god. Oh
rack.
my god. Appreciate you, sweetheart. Look, this is why you get the
Is that your
compact, bro.
Glock? Huh? Glock. No,
Cause
that thing's a
goddamn
lot
me.
easier to pull the slide.
Let me see that for y'all. See that? Where the motherfucking compact at?
Knock that bitch right there.
We're gonna go.
See if I can do that with the FN.
Let's look at the recoil on that. I missed the recoil.
Knock that bitch right there.
Look, this is the 40.
See if I can do that with the FN. Oh yeah. My fingers slip on the
That's
Glock
why you
and
get the
that, and
40.
I just
It's the
it's
same.
thick and
The
I can
same.
rack it a lot easier.
Literally, they all got the same type of ammo. They all got the same capacity. I'm, I'm gonna get the compact. That's why I get the compact instead of getting the big one, cause the big one you can't conceal. I'm gonna see your play, baby.
Takes some getting used to. No, I was just shooting a little lower than my Glock, so I can shoot it just as fast. It's just the point of impact was a little different. I started figuring that out towards the end. You know,
Let me look at it. Let me look at it again.
I really like both of these. Damn.
Oh,
This
yours
one,
look
the
beautiful.
recoil feels a little different. I was gonna say at first that I started figuring that out. The impact was a little different.
Let me see.
Takes some getting.
I think this the FN, right? Yeah. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad at all.
Takes some getting used to. No, I was just shooting a little lower than my Glock, so I can shoot it just as fast.
I'm about
It's
the
just the
same.
point of impact was a little different. I started figuring that out towards the end. You know,
Okay, that's the Glock. No, it's shooting way better than the Glock. It's shooting way better than the Glock. Way better than the Glock. I'm getting that man. I'm getting that man. I'm getting that man. It shoots way
figuring that
better
out.
than
So
the
either way,
Glock.
I get back to
That's
shooting this trick.
beautiful. Look, they got to use them right here. 450 guns like gun. Y'all better not go buy it before I better not go buy it before I get it.
Ready?
Up here.
You gonna hit anything?
It don't even matter if he's gonna hit nothing. Look at the recoil. But that's the longer one. That's the longer one.
You gonna hit anything? I don't think I hit it very much. I was just flinging them all over.
So that's the longer one.
Ah, shit. Flipped again.
Which one was which? Because they was both beautiful. Hold up.
All right, well.
Let's see.
Flinging
It's
them
kind
all
of
over.
hard to see which one is which.
Gonna hit anything? I don't think I hit it
Oh,
very
that's the
much.
Glock. That's the Glock. And here's the FN.
Ah,
Let's see what the Glock was like again. Alright, I was just peeping recoil. Y'all gotta peep recoil. Your eyes gotta be fast.
ah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Ah, shit. Flipped again.
saying? Yeah. Huh.
All right, well. I cannot rapid fire it as well. Prior to that, I was shooting this almost as
Man,
well
this
as my
food so
Glock. Like I
bomb,
said, I
bro.
have a lot of experience with this.
Man, this food amazing.
That's my first shots with this, so I feel like if I
The fish,
familiarize with this a little more, I could probably get just as good as it
I
with
don't,
my
I don't know
Glock.
what you're saying, but the fish is so good.
Like I said, the slide, I like it a lot better. It
Okay,
does have a
bones in the
more
fish.
grippy grip. You get a lot better handle on it than the Glock, so I like that. I don't like that the trigger's heavier until you find where it breaks. Yeah, that's a lot lighter. Breaks fine though. I
But
just
I
don't like
don't
how
get
heavy it
it. Do
is
they
till it
have a
breaks.
safety on these?
I like the Glock trigger better. I like the grip on this better. I like the slide on this better. I can grab it and not slip like I keep doing on the Glock, and it's a little bit lighter to pull back.
Okay, okay. Cause I hate the Glock. I
Um,
hate the whole Glock.
I'm not liking the
I
sights
hate
on
it
it
because
so
I got
much.
sweaty hands and it's
Maybe I prefer
terrible.
the standard
It's
sights.
like,
Yeah, like you
bro,
said, these are the night
it's like
ones.
trying to shoot with butter.
And I know these are upgraded, but even the factory Glock sights are real quick acquisition and bright white. I don't know why the front on this
I
is
don't know
pretty
where
bright.
mine
The
is, but I
back
had to
one's
buy
just
some
kind
grip
of.
tape for my Glock. For the
disappear
handle,
on you. So
I bought some grit tape for it.
I feel like if I had the regular one,
Way better. Way better.
that the sight picture would be a little better, kind of like a M&P, but I don't like the sights on it that much, but that's my opinion. But I will say that I really like this gun. I would probably just want to swap out the sights or get their standard sights. And
No. Why?
and
Why?
other
Why?
than
Why?
that, a little more practice, I'm sure I
Why?
could shoot
Why?
a real
Why?
quick
Why?
acquisition and bright white. I don't know why the front on this is pretty bright, but these back ones just kind of disappear on you. So I feel like if I had the
Where I
regular
go,
one,
yeah. God damn
that
it,
the
yeah. I'm
sight
doing
picture would be
computer
a little
shit.
better, kind of like a M&P, but
God damn, yeah.
I don't like the sights on it that much. But that's my opinion. But I will say that I really like this gun. I would probably
Why
just
though?
want to swap out the sights or get their standard sights. And other than that,
Throw
a
that
little
man
more
right there,
practice,
fucker.
I'm sure I could shoot it a lot better.
Why
Probably
would you
just
get
as
the?
well as the
I
Glock, but
don't
the
know why he
sights
don't
that I
like the
like with some
sights.
practice.
I don't know why
And
he don't like the
it's a lot
sights.
cheaper, so if you're looking at these two, I wouldn't at all hesitate if you want to save the money to get this over the Glock.
Okay, you said it right there. He said it right there.
So welcome back, everybody. Hope you guys are doing awesome today. 10 years ago, when I picked up my very first pistol,
Why?
there really wasn't that
Before I even
many.
get a video on this, sorry, like 100%, bro. Like, look, 14 round plus one, 14 round plus one. I'm going for compact every time. I'm going for compact. You don't even know I got it on me, but I got it on me. It's way easier. And like I ride a bike, so with the compact, it's not that the the barrel. It's not like pressing on my thigh. Like it kind of move with me, you know. So I forgot all about that bone she was talking about. I almost about to die. Oh hell! Oh hell! She's trying to kill. She's trying to kill me to the bones. Oh hell no! I knew it was too good to be true. All right, let's go. So that's the 40. I'm only doing 40 because I got a 40 already. I'm not gonna have buy two types of ammo for the home. That's stupid. You know, like I got a shotgun, so I already got my buck out. You know, double O. You know, so then I'm not buying no 45, no 9 millimeter. It's just stupid to me. I selected 40, so I'm stuck with 40. You know, I wish I would have got 45, but being that I'm gonna give my girl my G26, I got a G26 compact, still compact. Um, I'm gonna give my girl my G26 because like I want the FN, of course. You know, because that's what you do. Save your money. Instead of buying her, you know, a gun, I'm buy myself a gun. You know. Wait, G23. I always get confused, bro. Bingo. This one. That's what I got. Oh, bro, I just burped right into the mic, bro. I'm trying to burp away. I burp right in this. I guess I can't burp away from the mic at all because it's like right here. My bad. I apologize. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know, bro. I don't know. What bro talking about? What's bro
The
talking about?
options available for a good do-all-purpose pistol. Most of the polymer striker-fired handguns that were available at the time either had some kind of manual
Let me
safety,
see what
had
you're talking
some
about
sort
right
of
here.
grip safety,
See, I
or
want to
had
get
some kind
one
of
in the
weird
tan.
magazine disconnect
You get one
safety,
in the tan,
where
I feel
if the
like you pull it
magazine
out,
wasn't in the
niggas
gun,
gonna
you
run.
couldn't shoot the round that was
Cause
in
it
the
just
chamber.
look
And none of
expensive.
those
It look
really
like it
sat
worked.
well
It look
with
like
me
it
for a
worked
good
well, you know?
self-defense gun. I ended up getting a Gen 4 Glock 19 as my first handgun, but that has me wondering, in the year of our Lord of 2025, there is a ton of options
Look,
that are available now, and most of them are
I don't
actually
got the
pretty
black. I don't
good.
got the
And
tan
we're going to go
option
through
in
7 or
the
8 of
40.
them, but it makes me wonder,
As
if
you
I
can
would
see,
have
they only
started
care about
today, would I
everything,
have
but
still
that's not
picked
40.
a Glock,
If it's
or
40,
would I have picked something else?
FN
Now,
hate it.
before we get into gun number 1, I just want to let you guys know, if you are new to the channel, I will create a parts list for absolutely everything that we're talking about in today's
Why that
video.
is,
The
I don't
easiest way to
know.
find the parts
Somebody
list,
tell
the
me why
first
that
link
is.
in the description. I'll also pin it in the comments. And if you're watching this on your
Man, let me some
television,
more
I'll have a
Texas
QR
toast.
code up right here. Simply pause the video, scan the code, and then you can scroll the parts list while you watch this video. Also, I kind of need your guys' help, and I'm not going to harp on this for a long time, so just hear me out. So YouTube's kind of been coming after me for a while, ever since I've kind of started this channel. They'll come after me a lot, and then they'll let go for about a year or so, then they'll come back, and then they'll delete videos or something like that. And something happened around last year at this time where they deleted a couple of videos. And those videos were very popular videos, and they were getting a ton of views. As a consequence of them deleting those videos, if you look at this chart right here, you can see that my views have tanked ever since they deleted those videos. In fact, my views are exactly half of what
Damn.
they were before. So this is how you guys can help me. If you're watching this video and you hate censorship, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. If you do believe you're already subscribed, double and triple check that, because in the previous video that I uploaded, a bunch of people thought they were subscribed, but they weren't. The reason I ask you to subscribe, honestly, I don't care about what my subscriber number is on YouTube. The reason that it's important is when you do hit the subscribe button on a
She's trying to
particular
murder me.
video,
I
the
can't even.
algorithm will literally take this video, place
I
it
can't
on the
even talk. It's
homepage
so
of a
many
bunch of
bones
people that have never been
in the fish.
exposed to 2A content
She's
before.
trying to
And
kill
that's,
me,
number
y'all. She's
one,
trying
a
to
great way
kill
to get this
me.
video performing good, but it's
I'm
also
trying to
the
do
best way
commentary,
to
motherfucker. You
get
trying to
2A
murder me?
content in front of people that have never been
You
exposed
know
to
what
it.
you up
That
to.
way we can get more people onto our
Let
side
me
of the
finish
2A
this.
conversation. So if you guys could do that, I greatly
Gotta
appreciate it.
analyze. I
I won't take up any
gotta
more of your
analyze
time
the
on
fish
that. So
before
let's
I
just
eat
get
it.
into the guns that we're going to talk about in today's video. Of the 7 or 8 guns that I've chosen today, I've only chosen guns that I've actually tested before. There's going to be a lot other guns that are available that are actually really good that I just haven't had the opportunity to test. But let me know what your first handgun was. I'd love to discuss it with you guys in the comments section. And then once we go through all of these guns, at the end of the video, I will tell you which 1 or 2 would be my picks.
Alright, bro.
But it's just going to
I'm
be
gonna
based
eat
on
it,
my
bro.
own opinion. It doesn't mean that one
I
of
gave
them
him
is
a good
better than
intro.
the others
I'm
that we
gonna eat
talked about. So gun number 1 is going to be the Sig Sauer P365X Macro. Don't pay attention to all these upgrades that I have on mine. I did make
Fire.
a full video about this one in
Fire.
its current form, but we're going to be referring
Fire.
to the P365X
Fire.
macros
Get
in
your
their
girlfriend.
stock
Fire.
configuration. The claim to fame
Fire.
with most of the SIGs, especially like the
Fire.
P365 and the P320s,
Alright, let's
is
see
they're
what bro talking
modular,
about.
meaning that the frame isn't the serialized part of the gun. There is a chassis system, so you could take a
I ain't doing all that. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't doing all that.
gun that looks like that are included in the box.
Oh, does it come out like the box like that? That's
You get like
beautiful.
3
I ain't doing all that. I want no futuristic looking gun. I want my gun to look mean and aggressive. I want it to look like my gun might punch you in the face. It won't even shoot you. It just might punch you. I want that type of gun. That's why I got the Glock, because it looked mean and aggressive, and it worked.
different sizes. This one happens to be an aftermarket one
Like I
from
just don't
Radian.
like.
I'll have info about it at the
like that.
parts list, but I just want to let you
No,
know
man.
they do have interchangeable back straps, so it can make it fit your hand. These guns have tons of aftermarket and factory support. Downsides. Number 1, there's no mag weld that's typically included with these that can co-witness. With the red dot, you do have to get those aftermarket. Typically, these go for around the high 700s up into the mid 800s, kind of depending on
Oh,
where you get them and if they're on sale or not. I'll have links over at the parts list if
my
you want to
nose
check
is
those
killing
out.
me.
But let's move on to gun number 2. So gun number 2 is going to be the
What the
Springfield
hell is
Echelon.
that,
This is a
bruh?
gun that I didn't expect to actually like. I did a full video on it about a year and a half ago, and I got this gun and I just thought I wouldn't like it at all. Now, I understand this is
What
a
is
large
the?
gun, and I said we're talking about compact guns. Well, fortunately, this comes in a few different flavors.
Nah, I'm liking that. That look like a cop gun, you know. That look like a hitman type of gun. And I bet right gonna slide real easy. You can see. Let me go back to the tab so we can see right here. You see right here. Cover myself up right there. Ooh, you catch your finger. Catch your finger right there. Be smooth. Be smooth. Real smooth. When you catch your finger, be smooth. I bet you could just rack your 2 fingers instead of doing all that double gripping and nipping, tripping, and all that, man. I think I exited out the camera accident, but instead of doing all that, like you can just. That's a nice looking gun. I'm not gonna lie.
This is the full-size version, but it also comes in a compact, and it comes in a compact compensated version as well. So very similar to the P320, these are also modular as they have a chassis system inside. So now, if you had the full size, you could technically go get the frame kit and
I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that, bro. There's too much, bro. Look at me, bro. Bro, I'm not. I'm only gonna shoot that about one, two. I'm gonna shoot about 3 clips through it. Call it a day. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like probably 3 clips. Let me think about how expensive 3 clips is. 15, 15, 3 clips. 45. Yeah, honestly, 3 clips. Yeah, that's 50. That's 50 rounds. 45. That's down there 50 rounds. That's a box. Yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah, I ain't. I'm not spending. Then I get bored. You know, like bang, 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 bang. How many times you gonna shoot at a piece of paper, bro? Like I can't do it all day, bro. I can't do it all day, bro. I get bored with every activity fast, not quick, fast. I'm not about to shoot no piece of paper, shoot some holes in a piece of paper all day. That's like playing basketball, bro. Shooting a ball in a thing all day, bro. Like how long is that challenging?
the compact slide and convert it over, or vice versa. Now,
Or like how long is that fun? Like it's gonna be challenging every time, I guess. But like, is that even fun after a while? Like,
this has phenomenal ergonomics on the grip.
see that look beautiful right there. Like I want to know what that feel like in like when you shoot that. I want to know what it feel like when you trying to hurry up and shoot it. I'm not doing all this. Like I don't like the flashlight shit. Like I feel like you should be able to use your eyes in the dark. You should be able to use your eyes in the dark. The only thing I feel like the only time you need a flashlight is like if you got like a rifle or like a shotgun. But if you got a handgun, no flashlight. But I might be stupid on that. That might be the comment. What y'all think? I might be been a dumbass, but I really feel like why would I put a flashlight on a handgun? It's supposed to be fast, yeah, and it might be a lightweight flashlight, yeah, for sure. But like I don't know, it's just too much. The handgun is just supposed to be quick and easy, boom, boom, boom. You know, like I don't like the sights on it. You know, I take the sights off. I want it bare naked. You know, the most I put on it is some grip. You know, or something like some designs. Like I got some designs in my Glock, you know, not no stifling, but some stick shit. Not no like stickers, but like you know, a Glock you can take the you know like the butt. I got a red piece on the butt, and I got a this like where people put the switches at. I got the motherfucking thing right, but yeah. But that's the most I'm doing to it. Like I'm not about to do, you know, like I'm not. I thought about it for sure. I thought about it, and this one striker fire. I love striker fire. I don't like. I don't. You know, I just want to get in, get out. You know, I don't want to, you know, be pressing all these buttons. You know, like I got a bike. I got a fixed gear bike. Simple. One chain. You know, one gear. You know, you just go. You know, you don't gotta do all that. You know, bullshit. Learning it. You know, I don't want to learn nothing. I don't learn nothing. Bang bang.
It also has phenomenal grip texture. It also has a place to put your thumb and your index
That's beautiful.
finger that's also textured
I
very
really like
nicely.
this
This
one.
one
I really,
is
really like
complete.
this. If I was a collector of weapons, which is I think is like the dumbest thing you can be, is a collector of weapons. Unless you got a big house, it's stupid. But you know, this would definitely be in the collection because that's a beautiful. You know, like I feel like that don't weigh. It look like it look real lightweight, which may be a bad thing. Which you if it's so lightweight, I might put a you know a light on it or a laser on it. Okay, I'm playing with a piece of hair.
Completely ambidextrous. From the magazine release, you don't have to switch anything around. You can release it from either side. Same thing on the slide lock slide release. The other cool thing about these is there are different grip module sizes available. And in addition to having
Okay,
different grip sizes, these
but that
also
can be
have
a bad
interchangeable
thing, you
back
know. Like
straps as well. This one does include two
this ain't no
proprietary
workout.
magazines. One of them is 20 round capacity. The other one is a 16 round capacity, at least on the full size. I don't remember exactly what the capacity is on the
16. That's a
compact.
plus
You
two.
can get them with or without a threaded barrel in case you want to run like a compensator or a suppressor. Now these do
All right,
have
let's
what
see
I
what they
call like a
talking
very
about.
advanced modular optic system. It's different than anything else that you've seen before. They don't use plate
All right,
systems.
I'm
They
gonna
use
put
these
through
little
here.
modular lugs that can be moved around on top of the slide. And that allows you to be able to use different types of red dots on the same pistol without a bunch of different plates. And all of those different lugs are included in the package. With this, you don't have to get anything separately. They do come in multiple colors, so aside from black, these are available as OD green as well as flat dark earth. They have a phenomenal trigger right out of the box. They also include exactly what the capacity is at all.
What are these
A
called?
700s this side for your slide lock slide, those
Not that
aftermarket.
one.
It's got this gun, and I just thought gun number two. So gun number two is going to be the Springfield Echelon. This is a gun that I didn't expect to actually like. I did a full video on it about a year and a half ago, and I got this gun, and I just thought I wouldn't like it at all. Now, I understand this is a large gun, and aside from black, these are available as OD green as well as flat dark earth. They have a phenomenal trigger right out of the box. They also include co-witness sights on here. The front sight is green, and it does have tritium in the tube. And the rear sight, the one that I currently have, has a U-notch on it, but they do also have them with a squared off notch as well, if you want to change that out later. Now, the coolest part about these is they do everything the SIG can do, plus some things that SIG can't do. And they come in a little bit cheaper. You can typically find these around the 600 to 700 mark, just kind of depending on where you get them. And I do have some places
So
over at
like
the
a
parts
home
list that
defense
have them
type
for
gun,
much more
you know,
affordable
or
than
like a
that.
range
So
gun.
that'll be there if you want to check it out. Downsides, these also do not include any magwells with them from the factory. I don't know if they have one available yet. If they do, I'll have it at the parts list. If they don't, it won't be there. The other downside is because these are so new relative to the P365, there's not as much aftermarket support for these. However,
Okay,
there
so it
is
comes
a
with
lot
three
of
back
factory
straps and
support
shit.
for different accessories and stuff like
Three
that,
grip
and
sizes,
the
like dude
aftermarket
said,
is
blah blah
starting
blah
to
blah
catch
blah.
up. However,
Trigger
it's
guard,
not
so
that much when you
oversized
compare it to
trigger
the SIG.
guard.
The other downside about these guns is for
Cool,
whatever
cool, cool.
reason, I don't know if the recoil spring is a little
Ambidextrous,
undersprung or
cool, cool,
oversprung.
cool.
I don't know which
Cool,
way
cool,
you go on
cool.
that,
Actually,
but
cool,
these
cool, cool.
do tend to have a little
And
bit of a
texture, that
snappy
text looks
recoil
kind of weak,
impulse. The
but
compact more
we'll
so
see.
than the full size. I don't know what it is exactly. It might be the geometry of the gun, but I can shoot
What
them
is
no
it,
problem,
chain?
but they do, for
Burger.
whatever reason, are a little snappier than other 9 mils
You'll
in the
never
same
be in that
exact
situation
size.
in your
Gun number
life.
3 is going to be the Smith & Wesson M 2.0. This one specifically is the compact
I gotta pause that one after I see all that recoil, bro.
recoil impulse. The compact more.
These are beautiful weapons, bro. I tell you what, I'm not subscribed to dude because I don't watch that many gun videos. I'm subscribed to dude because I'm watching his shit, and I always go to him now. But you can always rely on dude for a good gun video. I'm not. He up there with Hickok, you know, and then the guy GHG. Those three people, we rely on them niggas for a good gun video. You want a good gun video, GHG, Hickok, goddamn me, this Negro, and then who else? Motherfucking the guy that be rolling with GHG. I forget the guy's other name. The funny dude. The funny dude. I gotta kill these motherfucking net, bro. I'm killing motherfuckers with my bare hands. I don't fucking know. Man, bro. We about to box. Let's figure this out. What is it fucking chambered in? 9mm bull fucking shit. That's why it shoots so nice. That's why it looks so beautiful when you it. Cause it's fucking 9mm. Some bullshit. When I'm shooting, you gonna feel my fucking shots. When I'm shooting, you gonna feel it, bitch. Can't do nothing with no 9mm, bro. Big boy guns, man. It's a beautiful weapon. Can't do nothing with it. And he probably even said, but like it, you know.
So than the full size. I don't know what it is exactly. It might be the geometry of the gun, but I can shoot them no problem. But they do, for whatever reason, are a little snappier than
Blah
they
blah
also
blah.
have
9mm.
suppressor height sights from the factory. They have amazing grip texture. However, I do.
That's just playing out fucking sexy. You know, that's like look at that just boy, I kiss that gun, boy. Hey, you know they're like a snake, you know.
Do wish they had more texture along the indexing points here, so you don't get like a thumb ledge or an indexing
Can't
point.
motherfuckers hear me soon.
But the grip texture is
Alright.
amazing. This little piece right here
Hello,
can be
hello.
completely removed. They do have interchangeable back straps, and they have 3 or 4
I don't
different
know.
sizes from really large
How-
to very slim.
Yeah.
So you're able to really dial it in and get
Not
it
really.
focused on your hand size. Now this one does have an ambidextrous slide stop slide release, but it doesn't have an ambidextrous magazine release. However, I do believe the magazine release is reversible on here. As of a couple of years ago, they have upgraded the triggers that are in these. This isn't the trigger that they upgraded to, but they used to have this weird hooked hinge design. Now they have them where they actually have a safety lever inside of them. They do come with that from the factory, and I do have an M&P with that trigger, although I love the Apex triggers and the Overwatch precision triggers for these.
That's a nice looking trigger.
They have them where they just on your hand size. Now this one does have an ambidextrous slide stop slide release, but it doesn't have an ambidextrous magazine release.
Why
However,
gotta be a 9?
I do believe the magazine release is reversible on here.
And I'm not one to switch guns, so that's why I don't have a collection. Anyway, I'm not one to switch guns, so this is why I don't have a collection. I don't have a collection because I won't, if I you know I just want to be comfortable with one gun. I don't know why I need to be comfortable with more than one gun, honestly. So like I'm comfortable with my gun. So it don't make no sense for me to even like be watching this video for real. Cause like I'm not gonna buy none of these guns. I'm just gonna look at them and be like, that's a nice gun. And all look like they're 9mm. What the fuck I'm gonna do with a 9mm, bro? Even if I wanted to add it to my collection, I wouldn't because I'm not about to go buy a whole new ammunition just for a whole new gun. For like why? Like out of the how many days of the year? How many times I'm gonna carry this brand new gun versus a gun I'm already comfortable with? The one I've already shot at the range many times. You know, why would I get a new gun? Stupid.
couple of years ago, they have upgraded the triggers that are in these. This isn't the trigger that they upgraded to, but they used to have this weird hooked hinge design. Now they have them where they actually have a safety lever inside of them. They do come with that from the factory, and I do have an image.
That's a beautiful gun. Let's look at the MSRP on it and okay, 10 millimeter. It shut me up real fucking fast. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That shut me up real fucking fast. Capacity 15. Does that mean 15 plus 1? 16? This is a beautiful weapon.
M&P with that trigger, although I
This
love the
weapon is
Apex triggers and
beautiful,
the
bro.
Overwatch precision triggers for these.
So
With the newest
damn,
M&P
bro. Damn, bro. Fuck. Oh, and it's full size. But yes, please. But still, like, it's a beautiful weapon. I'm gonna kill this motherfucking net, dog. It's just disrespecting my turf. So what? A half inch longer? Not that much longer. And that's probably not even the barrel length. So it's smaller. It's smaller than the gun I Glock now. It's gray, so it's real mean and aggressive. Why? Why is it a lot of them, bro? What the fuck? Did we got a window or something open? I hate this fucking apartment. I really hate this apartment. I know. I just hate these nets. I hate these. I'm fucking disgusted, dog. Anyway, man. Goddamn me, fucking, goddamn shit. Boy, that just killed my boy. I wanted to shoot the house up, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Goddamn me, let's see. Man, fuck this video. These nets done killed the goddamn vibes. I'm about to shoot the house up, man. What the fuck, bro? Man, you motherfucker leave for a goddamn week and motherfuckers come back. Motherfucking goddamn, it's bullshit, bro. Bullshit going on in this motherfucker, bro. I don't even know, bro. Oh yeah, let me put this bitch up over here. Where that bitch up? Why not just do that? I could buy 2 Glocks with that price. Well, let's see what they're talking about.
Trigger, I just don't think about swapping it out at all. They also come in a couple of different colors. I believe you can get these as a black, or you can get them as a flat dark earth, and then sometimes they have them in silver, Cerakote, and stuff like that, just depending on which model you want to get and if they're running any kind of specials. You can get these with a threaded barrel or a non-threaded barrel. Another cool thing about these, if you look right here, you'll see that little square
right there.
Right there. You can convert these to have a manual safety, or if you have one that has a manual safety, you can remove it and get these little plastic filler blocks and they fill it in. Every single M&P pistol can be manual safety, or you can have it deleted. The best part about these though, as so far in this video, these are by far the most affordable. These can be picked up from anywhere from the high 400s up into the low 600s, high 500s, depending on where you get them and stuff like that. Now the next gun we're going to talk about is the Walther PDP Pro Compact. Now these can be had as a compact or a full size. I know it looks full size right now because I have a compensator on it. However, these are freaking amazing. I originally picked up the Walther PDP standard version years ago,
think these
and I
guns
liked it, but there was a lot of things that I just didn't feel right with it. And then I got this one.
I am no longer enjoying this video. We didn't enter rich nigga categories. I can't afford these weapons, sir. Let me look at this motherfucker, because that motherfucker look like a goddamn
500s, depending on where you get them and stuff like that. Now the next gun we're going to talk about is the Walther PDP Pro Compact. Now these can be had as a compact or a full size. I know it looks full size right now because I have a compensator on it. However, these are freaking amazing. I originally picked up the Walther PDP standard version years ago, and I liked it, but there was a lot of things that I just didn't feel
I tell you, I can't afford this motherfucking weapon, bro. That's a goddamn $1,000 weapon. Stay in my price range, Glocks. Glocks. Stay in my price range, bucko. I don't see 40, so I'm not gonna even waste my time with this expensive ass.
And this one seemed to correct everything that I didn't like about the original PDP. Number one, this is optics ready. They do only give you one plate, and you do have to send in for it. So like you get it, they give you a voucher, and then you go to their website, you put in your information, tell them what plate you want, and they do send it and ship it for free, but you only get one. The other downside to this is, at least mine, doesn't include co-witness sights, but the good news is it does utilize Glock, which can lend to having a little bit greater muzzle flip than lower bore. The slide is heavier, then technically the weight that's being thrown backwards is going to be greater. The other downside to these is the pricing. So typically these are set up is the Gen 5s almost don't need any upgrades.
That's all you need right here, baby.
Like we used to do.
Bare bones, baby.
To the older.
With a grip tape, cause this motherfucker slippery as hell. It feel like butter. If you don't got a Glock, it feel like butter every time.
So many sizes, and it's actually quite. People don't like Glocks as they have this little hump right here. So what it means is when you reach out and you're shooting, sometimes you have to push your wrist more forward than you would with a gun that has.
I got the ducktail on mine. Yeah, I got
like
the ducktail on mine.
On this one, your wrist will be more back.
Mine comes with a ducktail attachment.
If you come from a gun that has a 1911 style grip angle to a clock grip angle, you'll find yourself when you press out aiming a little bit too high, and you have to correct yourself and push your wrist down. Now, since we're talking about Glocks, I think there is a few Glock variants that we need to discuss as well. So this is the Lone Wolf Dusk 19. This is Lone Wolf's version of a Glock 19 fit your hand. The other sights that you can co-with Glock World 15 round magazines, the only accurately enough because when you need for self-defense. So I always use Glock P or CR920 lighter than ones that I've gotten in previous years. Kind of a fun fact, if you guys are
Can I get one more piece before you go? Okay. You a ass. I swear to God, bro. I'm sick of your shit. Sick of your shit.
One. Couple of
I
downsides
can't
about
get no
these.
more
In the
bread,
box, they
bro.
only
Fuck the video, bro. I can't even eat no more food. Niggas hungry, bro. Look at me. Look at me. I'm hungry. I'm about to roll up.